Kojak.
Welcome to Batters Up with Kojak. And now your host, Kojak.
From the home of the Tigers since 2000, Comerica Park here in the Motor City, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the Detroit Tigers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. All right, just about set to go. And starting in this one, Tarek Skubal.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Swing and a miss. Eduardo Rodriguez will take over here.
Now pitching for the Tigers, number 57. Eduardo Rodriguez.
And the 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with two strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Next offering is in for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
He goes down looking.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
That's in there, and the count is 0-2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Here's the 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 0-2. Hard on the ground to first. Ibanez takes it himself. That's out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. The Tigers coming up. No score. Back after this on the show. Digging in, Parker Meadows.
Leading up for the Tigers, the center fielder, Parker Meadows.
The wind and the pitch. That one fouled off. And there's a foul ball. And that one is lifted in the air. Edman going after it. And there's one down. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. That one ripped. That's back there. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. It sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
Man at second with one away. And now up to hit Miguel Cabrera. In the air out towards right center. And it's into the gap. Coming around third is Torkelson. He'll score, and it's 1-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. Drilled in the air, right field, way back there, and that is out of here. This place is absolutely loving it, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0.
Came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
Now here is Matt Vierling. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. This to center field. Edman in position. He's got it, and there's two away. Two outs, base is empty. And next to hit for Detroit, Andy Ibanez. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back at Comerica Park. And here's the first baseman, Lucan Baker.
They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ballgame.
The 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. So digging in, Richie Palacios. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Next offering is fouled back. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. And there's a ball.
Inside, ball two.
That misses the zone. Ball three. Out towards right center field. And there's two down.
Batting six.
Two outs, base is empty. Here's Andrew Kisner. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Ibanez under it. Here comes the 0-1. Ball one there. A little out front there as he swings through it. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And that is the third out of the inning. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. They trail in this one 3-0. Welcome back. Now the left fielder, Akil Baddoo.
The left fielder, Akil Baddoo.
The pitch. And it's fouled away. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though. Everything came together for him. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now fly ball to right center. Edman in position. And it's caught for the out.
Batting ninth.
And here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Bounced out to short. Whips it across. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. And now the center fielder, Parker Meadows. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Kojak.
Swinging a foul straight back. The pitch. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. A towering home run. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-zip.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Spencer Torkelson will hit next. Center field. Edman makes the catch. And that is that. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. And the lead is now 5-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. On to the third inning. Now up for St. Louis, Jose Fermin. The pitch. That's through there for a strike. Fermin, in his rookie season, 24 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That one misses, and 1-1. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-2. Taps softly to the right side. Ibanez steps on the bag. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
The second baseman.
And up next for St. Louis, Irving Lopez. And he takes a strike. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Next offering is down low.
It's a good take.
Struck him out looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
And now Mason Wynn. Swing and a miss. Strike one. In there at the knees. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Redbirds down quietly. It's 5-0. Set for the bottom of the third. Now here is Miguel Cabrera.
Designated hitter.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
And that one in the air center field. Edman in position. And there's one down.
The right fielder, number 30.
And next up for the Tigers, Kerry Carpenter. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up. There's a swing and a drive. That one's back there. And gone! His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 6-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move. Adam Wainwright taking over on the mound.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's gone. So he leaves the yard to left, and they tack on to their lead. It's 7-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And, you know, he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
And up next for Detroit, Andy Ibanez. Foul ball. Chris, Adam Wainwright, for all the accolades, multiple All-Star games, multiple Gold Gloves, he may have the title as one of the best pitchers to never win a Cy Young award. And of course, there's that curveball. Up the middle. Whips it to first. Got the out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Kill.
So Singy, a close play at first, worthy of another look with StatCast.
That was an absolute heater, and you just don't see that type of velocity coming across the diamond every day. Only the best infield arms in baseball reach 90 miles per hour, and he needed all of it to get that out. Bang, bang, play.
And that one is gone.
To see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Now it's Javier Baez. 0 for 1 so far. And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah, and he is the Uncle Charlie of this era. Guy's just got a phenomenal one. It seems like he has gotten better as he has aged. More finesse, ability to move his...
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. Another one. Back-to-back homers. And they add to the lead. It's 9-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Base is empty with 2 away. Now it's going to be Jake Rogers. That one's on its way. No question about it, and that one will go. An absolute blast to left, and they add on. It's 10-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
We'll do you one better than a tape measure by breaking out the numbers from StatCast. The distance, 450 feet on the dot.
Oh, my goodness. And that's one, Boog. You're going to see it making the rounds on social media all night long and all the highlight shows as well. I know I'm going to be watching on a loop. That was absolutely crushed.
New arm of the mound for the Cardinals, Casey Lawrence. He's into the game with the bases empty. Base hit. And that extends the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
And next to hit for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Palacios under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. But 9 batters hit in the inning. 5 come around to score. On to inning number 4. Tigers 10 and the Cardinals nothing. Back back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. And here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Tommy Edman. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
And it's 0-1. Clips the corner, and it's 0-2. The wind of the pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Next to the Cardinals, the designated hitter.
Here's the Cardinal DH, Lars Nootbaar. His first at-bat was a strikeout. That's in there. That's strike one. And that's outside.
Out.
The Cardinals yet to pick up a hit here. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Got him. That's his second strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Jordan.
2 outs, base is empty. And now here is Jordan Walker. That's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Now 1-1.
1-1.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And welcome back. John Giambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Miguel Cabrera. Lawrence back to work. Rips that one to right. Hit one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Oh, he throws it away. And he'll make it up to second as he advances on the throwing error.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
A couple of doubles today for the DH. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. Line drive, base hit, right center field. And that's going to roll to the wall. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's 11-0. And in its second with an RBI double.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
And the batter now, Matt Vierling. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Well, these Tigers really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the third, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
That one down the line, and it gets by him. Carpenter around third. He scores, and they extend their lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Andy Ibanez up now for the Tigers. In the air, out towards left center. Hauls it in after a long run. And there's one down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
On a line, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
The batter now, Javier Baez. Into center. Edman in position. Hauls it in, and there's two away.
The catcher, number
So first and second with two outs. Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. He'll circle the bases. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they throw three on the board. It's 15-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Matthew Liberatore gets the call from the pen.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Meadows, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Palacios right there to make the grab. And that is that, but not before five cross the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run homer. On to the top of the fifth we go. You're dialed into the show.
It's only one man, believe me. Believe me. It's only one man, believe me. Believe me. It's only one man.
Back here in Detroit, new inning getting started. At the plate, Lucan Baker. Here comes a pitch. That clips the corner.
You know, these Cardinals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Fights it off. He'll see another. The next offering misses, and that's ball one.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Badu makes the play, and there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Palacios stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around.
Kojak.
And a pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The Cards hitless so far in the game. Lifted in the air, right center field. Carpenter makes the grab for the second out.
Up next for the Cardinals, the catcher,
Andrew Kisner next up for the Cardinals. Popped out in foul ground first time through. And that's in there for strike one.
Now this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Late swing, fouled off. And a pitch. And takes low for ball one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Goes down looking. And down in order go the Cardinals. Start the bus. They're down 15-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Stepping in, Spencer Torkelson. And he deals. And fouled off.
Well, these Tigers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He circles the bases, and they add a run. It's 16-0. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Miguel Cabrera now at the plate. Out there to center. Edman going after it. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And there's one away.
Now batting.
Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers.
Carpenter.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. And that ball is out of here. He powers one out to right field. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they add a run. It's 17-0.
He's putting on quite the show with the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Base is empty, one away. Matt Vierling getting ready to hit. Out in front and foul to the left side. And a pitch. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A solo shot, his 2nd home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 18-0.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for, crushes it, and hits it out of the ballpark.
They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, number 34. And he has some nasty breaking stuff. And here is Andy Ibanez. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Walker makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. And here is Akil Baddoo. And that one hammered That's back there. Out of here. That'll fire up the dugout, and they boost their lead. It's 19-0.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
And now the shortstop, Javier Baez. Strike one.
0-1.
Righty delivers. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that's going to roll to the wall. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double. And his second hit.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers. And a foul ball. Oh, and 1 now. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. Two outs. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. They get 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and leave 1. 5 innings complete. The Tigers are out front, 19-0. All set for the top of the 6th. Now the third baseman, Jose Fermin. The pitch.
Ball.
Good eye right there.
Counts 1-0.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And a pitch. And he grounds one to the right side. A flip to the pitcher covering, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Irving Lopez. Swings and misses. That's strike 1. Lopez measures 5 feet 10 inches, 27 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. Oh, and the zone doesn't get the call. And it's a ball and a strike. They say it went.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The Redbirds still looking for their first hit in this one. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Next offering is in for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Offense held in check there. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Detroit is out in front, 19-0. Back at Comerica Park. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Parker Meadows. The right-hander back to work. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And that one is lifted in the air. Edman sprinting for this one. High bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double.
The automatic double took that decision out of the hands of the third base coach, didn't it? I mean, was he planning to send him home? We don't know, maybe, but now he's preparing for a whole different situation with a pair of runners in scoring position.
Next to hit, Miguel Cabrera. On the ground to third. Tosses to first. That's out number one. And a run comes in to score. And next will be the Tiger cleanup hitter, Kerry Carpenter. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
Crushed to right, and that one's going to leave the park. Out of here. Home run. Another homer, and they add to their lead. It's 22-0.
Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special. They're just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
Andre Palante into the game.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
That one the other way. Diving, makes the grab.
Hitter's got a broken heart on that one. It had base hit written all over it, maybe extra bases. Great diving catch for the upset.
And the batter now, Andy Ibanez. Out towards right center field. Walker snags it on the run. Detroit adds 2 on this homer. 7th inning coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Top of inning number 7. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Tommy Edman. Rodriguez back to work. And that one is inside. Check swing, no appeal. And that's ball 2.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Swing and a ball popped up. Torkelson makes the grab. And there's one down. So now here's the Cardinals designated hitter, Lars Nootbaar. Reese Olson gets the ball now.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
And first offering is fouled off. And the right-hander deals. Foul ball there. Left-hand hitter waits. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Righty to the plate. In the dirt. Now 1-2.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Next offering is fouled back.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
To the right side. Fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The right fielder, number 18, Jordan.
So up next,
Walker.
Jordan Walker. Still no hits on the board. 1 out away from taking the no-no into the 8th. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. He's got it. And that is out number 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Here's a speed threat, Akil Baddoo. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
The pitch. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one's carrying. Gone. His 3rd home run of the game, and they add on. It's 23-0.
Throws a pretty hard slider, but when it doesn't break, it's just like a good fastball to hit. And right there, eyes got big, hit that ball really hard, and now he's getting high fives in the dugout.
And next up for the Tigers, Javier Baez. In the air out towards right center. Edman going after it. Got it. Nice grab. And there's 1 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Edman in position. And puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2. Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back and gone. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 24-0.
That might be the toughest pitch to hit a home run on. Same side thrower as the hitter, inside part of the plate. That front door breaking ball, it'll make you flinch a lot of times. So to stay in there and get through it the way he did, an incredible piece of hitting.
New pitcher for the Cardinals, number 31.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
The 0-1. Oh, and now this one's crushed. This one's on its way and gone. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 25-0.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Miguel Cabrera up now for the Tigers. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Edman makes the catch, inning over. They explode with 3 solo homers in the inning. We look ahead to inning number 8. The Tigers lead it 25-0. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the 8th. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Lucan Baker. Right through there for a strike. Pitches in for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location. But the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Palacios up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Next offering is fouled back. And the righty deals. And that one fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Hawaii to kick the pitch. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called 3rd strike.
And now Andrew Kisner. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Baду makes the grab, and that's the inning. Welcome back. Bottom of the inning. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Kerry Carpenter. The pitch. Left field, way back there. That one carrying. And it's out of here. So he goes the opposite way with that one. His 5th home run of the game. It's 26-0.
Unreal. Absolutely unreal, Boog. I mean, this is an all-time performance right here. 5 home runs in a single game. Are you kidding me? This is something we're never going to forget. A performance that clearly will go down in history as one of the best ever. And I'm just in awe of what we've seen. And he's getting a standing O for me right now.
New arm of the mound for the Cardinals, John King.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton. Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That was a moonshot, and they add a pair. It's 28-0.
I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
And now it's going to be Akil Baddoo. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Fermin makes the catch, and there's one down. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Javier Baez. And that one pulled foul. Kicks and deals. Out towards left center. Edmonds sprinting for this one. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
So a man aboard. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers. Hard hit left side. Gathers and throws to first. Fine play in the hole for the out.
Next to the Tigers.
Here's the center fielder, Parker Meadows. And first offering is fouled off. That one hooked foul. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Here comes Baez around third. He will score, and the lead continues to grow.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
New pitcher for the Cardinals, Jacob Barnes.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And they get Torkelson for the out. And that's the inning. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. Last chance coming up here for the Cards. Back here in Detroit, we go to the ninth. Here's the third baseman, Jose Fermin. Everyone's attention on the no-hit bid now. 3 tough outs to get. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
I can only imagine the nerves that some of the defensive players have right now. You've got to have the mindset, I want the ball hit to me, but in front of that, you hope that he strikes the hitter out.
Three outs from a no-hitter. Right through there, got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
Well, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Next offering is in for a strike. The line of the pitch. In the air to left center. Baddoo on the move. And there's 2 down. And now the toughest one is left to get. The final out to complete the no-hitter.
Yeah, and not much we can say anymore. Everyone knows what this situation is, and he's so close, Boog, he can taste it.
Win in the box now. No balls and a strike. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. And the no-hitter just 1 out away. And down on strikes he goes. That's the ball game.
Well, no-hitters are awesome, but there's something really fun and cool about a combined no-hitter. What a great day to be at the ballpark. These guys got the W. That's what's most important.
The following has been a Kojak 313 gaming production. Distributed by Recom, a division of the Reese Design Group.
Recom.
Kojak.